It is I. Um, oh, I blend in. I don't know how audio is going to be. Oh, and I see my errors. Hold on. You didn't see that. Okay. We'll get in. I promise. Yeah, exactly. This is a non-scuffed stream. I've totally planned ahead. I know what I'm doing here. And everything's okay. Just realized a few things I didn't mess with, but again, nothing's wrong here. Everything's fine. Okay. We are on the wrong account. You saw nothing! Ah! you guys see nothing! Everything's fine. Yeah, I mean, that was the right account. I'm just very clearly taking a, little, instant be right back, break, you know? Uh, yeah, I'm tending to those cats behind me. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And they're typing something oddly. I don't know what they're typing, but they're typing. Okay. Wow, that was, very strange. What? Hello? There. Yeah, that was odd. I don't know why it's reloading or anything like that, but, you know, everything's fine. Yeah, see, we started with Linny, all is good, all is the same. There was nothing wrong whatsoever. Uh... Chaotic intro aside, we are here for a story quest. Um, I'll get these commissions done via doing the story quest, so we're all fine. Not Waterborne, it's this one. Paimon is curious about Neuvillette. Go talk to him. Okay. Let's go talk to Neuvillette. I'm sure nothing's wrong, and everything will be fine here. Anyway, it's been a minute. What was the last story quest I did? Linny's? And then it's also been a month, since the Archon quest, right? Give or take. So. We have a lot of catching up to do. Especially cause, look at this, look. Neuvillette's only here for an hour and 15 minutes, so... Even if this story quest woos me, if it's 2 hours long, well, even an hour and a half at this point, I won't be able to pull for him, so... You know, I've really managed to dodge temptation there. What? That implies I can go through this door. I've been lied to. How dare it do this to me? something else about the tab here? Ah, it's just reminding me. I'll be doing this. That will be happening. I'm not gonna miss the chance to speak with Venti.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neuvillette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
What's happening here?
That's right.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
Neuvillette! Sidine! Hey there! What are you two talking about?
Ugh, Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own.
What's the case about? Like, what's so bad if he does?
No, this is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective? Hmm?
I mean, if it's what he wants to do, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and plus no one will expect it, so, I mean... But they'd also be scared of him anyways, so... Planning to break into a new industry, I can introduce you to some amazing... yes, I have some detective friends. I have one in particular I can instantly introduce you to.
I trust that you'd be able to work that out with how well connected you are, but I must apologize. I do not plan on relying on anyone else's help for this matter.
What? Why not?
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
What? Who's threatening Mezzalines? Especially one named Kiara. What?
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
Yeah, isn't that enough?
Huh?
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Okay.
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina.
Yeah, I'm sure Farina will understand. Hopefully.
She may have no interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and deliver the note to her.
Judging from Sidine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
That is true. I don't expect him to be the one to investigate everything on his own.
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Okay.
Come on, stop being so secretive! We still have no idea what's going on!
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts. Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Udex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms.
Oh, okay. So yeah, 400. So he's like, I imagine it'd be like he might be older than 400, but you know.
There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Okay.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
But he's speaking in the past tense, so...
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them.
Oh.
The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power.
Excuse me, so what if Carol's a fucking Mezzaline? What does that have to do with power? I guess politically they're not treating them as just, I guess. But what the fuck?
The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life.
Oh my god!
Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. Well, fuck. I knew something bad happened, but I was not expecting that for the Melusine. Okay. Yeah, they are definitely using the Melusines against you. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm teary-eyed. Anyways, it's a combination of both, but I'm gonna say it's not. No.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine.
Okay. It started with them making a little request.
Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me.
I don't think that's completely true, but I can kind of see where that would be coming from.
Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me.
That's no.
I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent. It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
And I know, I see why you're taking this so seriously and wanting to do it yourself.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating? There's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department.
Okay.
The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions. However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Technically an outsider. That phrasing right there is interesting. Because, you know, in the reveal is that he's the water dragon, but, like, isn't the water... Like, each nation kind of has their own dragon in a way, you know? We have the Dvalin case, we have a Pep. Liyue, technically, their dragon was their Archon, because, you know, Zhongli. So, but I feel like the dragons themselves, like, basically live there, so I feel like that would be their home. Why would they be considered an outsider other than... like people being prejudiced and being like scared of the creature or like the power that the, you know, individual has? I don't really like that notion that he's an outsider though, especially with how much he does actually responsibility wise.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
Okay, cool. We're actually asking these questions. Thank you, Paimon.
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself.
Okay.
You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
Yes.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans.
Well, yeah. That is true. Sorry, my cat.
Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others.
Yeah, you were given this position that's so high power, and usually, like, because of sentences, people, like, get torn apart or other thing. Resentment forms, like, just a bunch of stuff.
I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish out of water.
If you put it that way, we're also outsiders to Fontaine.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation?
Yeah, we're not Fontainian. We don't even belong to Tevat. So, well, we don't know about Paimon, but, you know, us...
Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
Fish out of water. Yeah, the comment.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Thank you for the compliment.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
Yep.
I will write my note of absence right away. Let us depart together once I'm done.
Writes a note to Farina and sets it on the
Let us
desk.
go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true?
No, actually, Paimon, good question, because this is kind of like with Ganyu, like if all of us can remember back then with her story quest. Like, she feels like an outsider, which is why she goes to the mountains to try to, like, kind of get more in touch with her adeptal side again. Just because she's not, human, and so she felt like this rift and all that. And since she's an Adepti too, it's also that power dynamic where they're like, oh, they're like the gods, the Adepti. So kind of like that, just maybe a little bit more extreme, possibly.
Paimon feels like he has
Theorizing.
a kind of skewed perspective on a lot of things.
Oh,
Anyway,
definitely.
let's catch up with him first.
Paimon, there's a lot of things he doesn't quite get, and it's not his fault, but it's up to us to personally teach him. The remains of the past day. I'm sorry, I'm still fucked up about that Mezzline.
You caught yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Paimon.
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions. Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
Paimon, he was just doing what you wanted. You told him to call himself a fucking dragon out of water. So he did. What's wrong with him just simply rephrasing? It's like this cat. Girl, if you're toasty, then just get away from me. Don't try messing with my desk. If I was console gaming, it's okay. But, I'm not. She put her paw on my keyboard in a threatening manner. I think she's gonna take me out.
Which is more valuable, unlimited
Unlimited Mora or unlimited time? What about unlimited Primo Gems? No, unlimited time would clearly make things better. Because if you have time, you could constantly make Mora. So, I don't know. A bunch of time would probably be helpful. Anyways, our peaceful glide, I should probably get Fremine off the team in case of danger. Wait, why are they pointing?
The weather's amazing today.
What? Is it because of Neuvillette?
Kiara.
I hope they weren't looking at Kiara.
Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are? Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
Hello there.
Aw, she's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right! I remember now. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
Such innocence. No, someone came to your house and left a fucking note that says something about catching you, I would be freaked the fuck out. I would not be thinking innocent hide and seek. I mean, no.
But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
I will do my best. I hope nothing harms you. Okay, you sweet precious bean.
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who follows you from behind, someone who's always strikes up, someone who follows you from behind.
Ah!
Did you think of something?
Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Well, to be fair, sometimes when people are following you from behind, they're doing it pretty secretly.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
Okay. What's it gonna say?
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I can't wait to find these people. They will know pain. There is no mercy for this absolute monstrosity of a fucking letter that you send this innocent little being. Oh!
Simple threat.
Ah!
Neither the handwriting nor the content
Guys, we're being
itself
watched!
reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
Are they concealing their identity on purpose? Oh,
We
definitely.
can't rule out that possibility.
Guys, we're being... Come on. We've been traveling for so long, we have to have a sixth sense for being fucking spied on, right? I mean, we didn't notice the dude who was in Sumeru to tell Farina. God.
Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mermonia to review some official documents. Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Yes, definitely, I agree.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
Well, why don't we do that together?
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
Yeah, see?
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's
You get your
safe.
documents done, and we will protect her with our lives.
With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it.
Yeah, we'll get them for you.
Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Big Sis Paimon? Oh!
Don't worry, your big sis Paimon is super strong.
So strong. Paimon's the strongest warrior in Teyvat.
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
We'll take her to Olaf's place right away.
I don't trust them, but then the camera angle was coming off from this side, so I'm scared. Anyways, Paimon, I'm expecting you to fucking one-punch this enemy. I have faith in you.
So, Kiara, how old are you?
Let me think. 1, 2, 10.
Yes, the Traveler's the emergency
I
food.
can remember.
You can't remember how old
But
you are?
I remember
You at least
coming
got
to
to
the
10.
Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time
Oh,
ago.
it was.
Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was
Yeah.
more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
Paimon, you're old, okay?
My
We know
memory
it.
isn't that good.
We totally know it.
But
It's no
Carol told
secret.
me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon
Uh-huh.
feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis.
Exactly, that's all that matters.
Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
Also, no, okay, so this is also why it's so fucking personal for Neuvillette. Because she was one of the first people who came back with Carol. Oh yeah, no, Paimon did hear
Strange.
something.
Paimon felt like someone was following us.
Holy fuck, Paimon's big sister fucking, abilities are kicking in. She literally noticed the person following. Paimon's the best big sister confirmed.
Olaf!
Hey.
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Ah, yes, we have, notoriety.
Oh,
Yes.
they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We're on a secret mission.
All right. Guess I shouldn't have asked.
Hey, I'm being playful, okay?
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
Nothing suspicious here in this building, right? Everything good in order?
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
Wow. I know they have special eyesight, but to us that looked like she literally just like did a once-over and was like, nothing hazardous here.
That was quick. What were you inspecting?
Everything, Paimon. Your little sibling is clearly a wizard.
I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't.
Exactly.
Things like bloodstains.
Oh.
No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool.
All right,
Oh, I
all
do
right.
need to skip that.
Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat?
A chat? About what?
Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model.
Oh.
Is that okay with you?
I mean, that doesn't sound bad.
Of course. Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well.
They do seem to get along really well, but with the traveler's face, I'm with you. Like, I'm sitting here, like, questioning everyone's motivations. I'm sitting here like, that sounds fun, but are you trying to get her alone? I'm being suspicious of everybody now.
Huh? What are you looking at?
Okay, no, Traveler just noticed something. So, I feel like there's multiple people. This has to be a big faction of people.
Is there really someone watching us? Shh. Let's sneak over and take a look.
Let's do that, let's do that. We'll keep an eye on them.
I think light and frilly clothes look best on you. You definitely look cute wearing them.
I love them too. Especially
Oh.
the soft and fluffy kind.
If anything happens to Kiara, I will have to, I'm not gonna finish that statement. Anyways, who the fuck is spying? Oh, it's Charlotte. It's Charlotte. I'm gonna need Why wasn't I okay, Charlotte. Stop looking suspicious, please.
Strange.
Why isn't
he back
Who's-
yet?
Who's he? Were you watching? Oh, wait, it was a camera. Were you the one who saw Neuvillette? Were you, like, eavesdropping to see if you can get a scoop?
Gotcha!
Oh, the birds. Oh, the birds.
Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that
No,
threatening
no, no,
letter.
no, I doubt that. No, 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 no,
You
hey.
seem like the type to...
I don't think she's our wanted possible kidnapper or worse.
Threat letter? What threat letter?
Nothing! Nothing! Paimon, you said nothing.
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
Oh. Well, we could probably get that arranged. Not right now, but we could definitely do something.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream. But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session.
Yeah, and so you really wanted to jump on it when you saw him outside, huh?
So imagine how surprised
Yeah.
I was seeing him out on the streets today.
Okay.
It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think?
I don't know if I can be telling you about any of this, Charlotte. I think it's pretty personal.
Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review.
I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
Yeah, this is very personal. I don't think it's something we should document. And like maybe you yourself, if you end up finding out, can have your own personal like thing. But
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public
Yeah.
knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. Oh, what a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know.
I know, I'm sorry, but if it was anything else, Charlotte, we would help you out. We owe you for the whole fucking meal for before we got sent to prison. I remember this.
In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
She's gonna find out our secrets.
All right then.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Exactly! Yeah! How dare they? Who is this monster? Who?
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, sorry, I joined it.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in
Oh.
fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now
Wait.
someone's coming after her?
It is odd that there was a publication with an interview with her and then she was the one targeted. Huh.
I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me.
I trust you, I trust you.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
This is Fontaine. If they see a juicy story, they will try to find out because they want entertainment.
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move.
Mm-hmm.
Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melazines, so... Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, alright?
What was that? Bye,
Well,
Charlotte.
that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
Let's do that. Oh, Clorand! Where did you come from?
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great.
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Clorand, what are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
I feel like that's just her MO, okay? She's gonna appear everywhere. Just like Charlotte.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you.
Oh. Huh, see? Word travels fast.
Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases.
Trivial's an interesting word, but, you know.
I happened to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
I see.
Ah, Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
No, that is true. That is very true.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
Okay. Oh. I totally know what I'm doing here.
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play? How about
Aw.
a beach vacation, like last time? I've even signed up as a volunteer lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming, so I'm sure I can help.
Honestly, that sounds great. That's your guys' vacation trip. Yeah, go back up here. Oh. There's nothing to really work on with my characters right now. I have to do farming for that. keep thinking I have to open that manually.
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
Yeah, so far everything's all good. We cleared up one suspect who kind of was onto us, but, you know, she's all good.
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
Mm-hmm.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
The best, yeah.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I've judged over the past decade.
Okay.
I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
Which is very possible.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Paimon, how much reading do you actually get done?
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
I believe it.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
That is some trust right there. I'll make sure not to let any of this leak, no matter how much Charlotte begs me. Oh, about Wriothesley even. Spina de Rusula. Let's start here. About the Representative Council's proposal. The Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the Marchoses Phantom on a certain public events. Based on research, they believe that mezzolines can enhance the popularity of these events. The Marchoses Phantom has yet to respond, however. It has not prohibited the mezzolines from participating in such activities. Okay. About the bribery case. There has been a severe bribery scandal with the guards. The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol I can read. Has investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. Interesting. I'm doing this in order, so next it's gonna say about the Spina de Rusula. Callus, boss of the Spina de Rusula, was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections throughout the trial. In Iudex Neuvillette reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. Proving that he left it open. Yeah. I still get why she was upset with him about it. About the smuggling case. The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and Marchoses Phantom. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names. I would love to know the names. Anyways, about Wriothesley. The defendant, Wriothesley, has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by Iudex Neuvillette. What were his crimes? Wait! What were his crimes? Wriothesley will be exiled to the fortress of Meropide, where he will be serving his sentence. During the trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. What was it about?
Have you made any progress?
There are some interesting ones here, that's for sure.
We skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful.
It didn't seem useful.
Oh, there are so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
Paimon, over 400 years worth, okay? There's bound to be so many documents in this room, it's just gonna never end.
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself.
It's true, after a while you'd stop counting, too.
If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Oh my god. I told you, Paimon, there's just too many.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
No, it certainly is not.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
You read Paimon's mind.
Paimon's all about that vacation.
All right, let us take a break then.
The silence in this room is lethal. Oh dear god, this is reminiscent of how we first met.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
Okay, Paimon, since you suggested it, what's up? What's the topic of today's conversation?
Well, this silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memoria for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do.
It's okay, it's fine.
Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
Yes. Fancy wines. That's what he's after. Not, fancy water.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like D-Luke.
We need to visit him again. Thank you for mentioning him, Paimon.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
It is water! Paimon! It's water! Accept it!
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
Oh my god. I can only imagine how amazing this water is if it's up to Neuvillette's standards.
So it's just plain old
Hey!
water?
What's wrong with plain old water? Huh? I'm questioning all of you.
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
Like what, Paimon?
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
Yes, exactly.
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water.
Agreed.
Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa village, and Inazuma's Konda village.
Oh, from Konda. Okay.
Here is one of their latest products.
Wait,
water
yeah, I was
from
gonna say.
Sumeru's Apam Woods.
I was gonna say, you didn't mention Sumeru. Where is that? There's difference. Y'all are unrefined. You have no taste.
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda village placid.
Placid doesn't sound that great. Not gonna lie. No.
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Really? Let Paimon try!
Paimon, I have a feeling you're not gonna notice the difference.
What do you think?
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal
Y'all
water?
have no class. No class whatsoever.
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Exactly, Neuvillette. Man, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference.
Well, then most ordinary
You do it
people
anyway.
need to change their taste. What do you mean you can't? Like, no. Paimon. You and apparently, I guess, most people need to upgrade your taste buds.
Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
Y'all, me and the other community of people who kind of gets what Neuvillette's saying. I guess we're all just Hydro Dragons in disguise. Anyways.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around?
I imagine it's not a fun topic to constantly get reminded, but hey.
Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
I feel like we're touching upon some, like, very personal details now.
Sorry. Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts.
Yeah, no, understandable.
I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Yeah.
Many,
Everyone
in
has
fact.
some, yeah,
But the
things.
one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence. In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me. I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly.
Is it possibly where you came from? Is that, like, what would the connection be here? Is there anyone who can answer those questions? I don't believe there are, but...
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Teyvat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities.
Some of
too.
them, I think most of them.
I have been
Paimon.
holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean.
Oh.
My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
I see. I mean, I feel like there are connections, you know. Like, with the Meslines, like, they perceive the world differently, but I bet they also experience some things just like humans. Like, it's not exclusive to humanity, per se, depending on what we're talking about, obviously, but...
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
Sorry, Paimon, has
I
to be
wasn't
done.
able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Water? Do you mean...
Yeah, the Fountain of Lucine.
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions. If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
let's go take a look.
Let's go
Perhaps
do
we
it.
should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
Okay. I don't think I've missed anything here. So, let's go to the Fountain of Lucine, which is farther away than I would feel comfortable going to. So let's teleport. Let's do the right thing and teleport. There are rainbow roses I can collect here, but you know.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
What? Hello? Oh, everyone's gonna be shocked to see Neuvillette. Okay. Sorry, that actually caught me off guard.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
What do you mean? You definitely should. I'm pretty sure it will do you. It's X, right, to let go? Free yourself, Winnie. Yeah.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Oh, okay. I don't think so. Yeah, no. I don't want to suggest drinking more primordial seawater. Who knows what it ultimately will have in the long run, so no.
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you...
Paimon, let's just let him be.
Whoa, it's glowing!
A wave of dizziness washes over you. Oh, where are we? Yeah, what just happened? Everything looks a little different than how they normally are. I should continue for- Wait, where's Paimon? Paimon's not here. We're going through memories. Ever searching memories. Explore the- Because it's like, purely, like, almost- It's not actually sepia, I don't think. But, you know, the style- Also, wait, this place is so- What? The music, though. Confused about no Paimon, but... Well, is this gonna be Neuvillette and Carol? If this is, I'm not ready for this emotional attack. It is.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette. The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
Aww.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
She is a bean, but that's why I'm like tearing up and crying right now. Oh my god. She's like beyond precious, and I'm just sad. Oh. Everything good too? I saw for some reason he was reconnecting to chat. I was gonna keep going.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did?
Ooh, that's
The
a
truth
good question.
Many people threw rocks at us
Oh,
today and
hey!
told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head. And I tried really hard not to cry.
Who? Who did that? I mean, they're probably all long dead, but this is just fucked up. Okay? I will fight them right now. I'll do it. Okay.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then.
Yeah, let's do our best.
I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
Oh, that's the line from the trailer. I'm sorry, that line hurt. I'm a fucking crybaby. But... Oh, I'll accept being a fucking crybaby. God damn it. You're right, Carol. We definitely will. And, we're not gonna take the fucking dumbass fucking shit assholes, opinion on the matter. Whew, sorry. Oh.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah, there
Do
you
you
go.
have any concerns?
What's up?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
That's possible.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
Okay. Yeah, genuinely, I hate it when, like, we hear this stuff where there's clear discrimination and all that, and, like, especially when it's violent. Like, it's one thing when it's words, but then when it's words combined with, like, literally, like, throwing stones at them, it's just, like, that's what leads to other things, like, the escalation when it's already that bad. Who are you?
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Don't
Thanks,
be...
but no need.
Oh,
I said thanks, but... I said, yeah, no, don't be an asshole about it. I'm sorry. I'm now trigger happy.
hello. I'm Carol, a Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
What the fuck did she do? The fuck did she do? She walked up to you and asked you if you needed fucking help. You could have just said, no, I'm good, thanks for asking, or, you know, no, have a nice day. What the fuck? She just slightly approaches. Get away from me, you freak! Guards! Guards! What? I want to slap this bitch. Yeah, no, she's adorable. I would want her to approach me just so I could say hi and say that her saying hello to me is what made my day. Thank you for the help. Okay? I'm not what this bullshit lady is doing. Fuck.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Hard to say.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
What? This is why I'm okay with, you know, catching Fontaine's grass and, like, stuff on fire, because I imagine it's the fucking asshole people, okay? Just saying. I'm just saying,
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
And why should they fucking sit here and try helping you people who've done nothing but been fucking assholes since they've been here? So what we need to do is find their graves. Honestly, I feel like they might be, at the gravesite of, Poisson. So, you know, they might be there. Or they might not. I don't know. With attitudes like theirs, I'm not sure. I'm sorry, this is going into dark territory.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
The fuck? You guys treat fucking trials like they're fucking shows anyways. Why are you so mad about how they're getting information? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, how dare the Chief Justice get a fucking, bunch of talented individuals to help out with cases. Like, oh my god, how fucking dare he? Yeah, no, this is racism. What the fuck? I'm just, for future viewers, I'm sorry, I'm just extra upset because of how I know, like, what I know happens with Carol. So, like, I would be upset, but, like, I'm currently extremely extra on that edge.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
Go away! Quit acting bitchy! Oh wait, that's actually your personality. Sorry.
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him.
Oh, and she just wants to defend
We joined the
Neuvillette.
Wriothesley Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Yeah.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know.
The fuck you mean? Don't you trust your, like, fucking whatever the fuck the system's called? I'm forgetting it right now, but the thing that gives the final verdict. Are they also in cahoots with that fucking AI machine? How? Like, what does he stand to gain?
So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Oh, how can you guarantee that, half the stuff going on recently has not just been human interference? Oh wait, you can't, because most of it's human interference, you piece of shit. It's not your fault, Carol. Like, there's always going to be a bad egg in every bunch, though so far I haven't seen a single Mezzaline do anything fucking wrong, so far I'm just gonna leave it to these people.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Come on, stand up! Stand up for her!
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Maréchaussée Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation.
Hell yeah! You tell him, bitch. God damn. Fuck.
There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
In what way, bitch? I wish I could see how it was before so I can give a better opinion on whether or not it's better or not. But, so this police force being more accepting of others is fucking corrupt? Glad we don't know the Fontaine of that day, but...
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Damn, these humans of Fontaine are so fucking, like, high and mighty. Do they not realize that they also coexist with the fucking aquatic sea life and, like, all of the animals? That's fucking different species coexisting, you fucking dumbass idiots. So what if now you have someone who can speak with you? What's wrong? What's wrong? How can two completely different species possibly coexist? Oh, I wonder. I bet none of them have been trying to coexist with you because you're so rude. Oh, Carol, I wish I could be there to tell you literally to ignore them. They're just being awful people. Not everyone's like this, you know, only the absolutely rude and corrupt dumb ones, okay?
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
Because they're scaredy cats, and you know, when there is something different, they view it as an out. It's their way of getting out, and now they have something to rightfully blame. Rightfully is in quotes, by the way.
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you.
Where did that come from? Who started that, like, rumor that's saying?
There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
No. There's a way. It's just hard. Very hard.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort.
She's too good for the people of Fontaine.
I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them
No,
away,
no, I think he's gonna help you out. No, he's gonna help you out.
We'll hand them out
Yeah.
together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Yeah, see, oh, there was someone who cares. See, good dude, like, good dude. There needs to be some people who won't, just sit there and bash on them for no good reason. And also, how is it that these people are so quick to believe this Melusine rumor, yet the people of Current Fontaine were so reluctant to, actually believe the prophecy? It just shows a difference in mentality.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you.
Yeah, you were definitely helpful. You really stood up for her back then.
It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Oh.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
It's worth fighting for. It is.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in.
That is usually how it is.
Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Oh, I'm scared. Where is this memory gonna end? Where is it gonna end? Oh, who are you people?
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully...
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean you know what? Honestly, don't let him speak. What are you guys... They got a fucking Medal of Peace. What the fuck did they steal from you? The fuck was stolen? What? Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if... Honestly, I wish you guys got fucking destroyed back then. I'm upset. The fuck? Someone just basically gets a medal simplifying, like, peace and how they, like, they've been trying to be calm, cool, like, they're not doing anything wrong, they're being great. And these people are like, oh, disgusting medals of peace.
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally.
Sorry, I'm breathing. I'm breathing. I'm not even gonna bother saying your name correctly, because your name's stupid, and your face is stupid, and your mentality is ugly. Anyways.
There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine.
Oh, isn't there rules, like, that you should follow too? What you're planning is pretty awful, from what I've heard, and from the outcome I saw. So what about politics here? If anything, I can't wait till you're, like, you should be fucking tried in court, and then you get to go nice trip to the Fortress of Meripede. Oh wait, it might not exist quite yet. It might be forming a little bit, but yeah, you can get exiled. Sorry.
So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
Excuse me! What? You're gonna fucking murder! Y'all are so fed up that this adorable species is just helping everybody, not being a nuisance, literally not even taking up your fucking space, that you're gonna murder. Who's the fucking bringers of chaos? Who's the problematic people here? It doesn't seem to be the Mezzalines. It seems to be you. You guys were the fucking meddlesome, horrific group that unfortunately others wanted to try to get along with and coexist with. Like, what? Literally none of what I just heard makes sense. Like, this is so fucked up. Like, that other lady who was sitting there like, what if Neuvillette catches us? Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Why isn't your conscience going, hey, this is fucked up? Why are we saying they're the bringers of chaos when we're out here planning shit that should go against all moral code?
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Teaching someone a lesson? You don't murder people and be racist to teach someone a fucking lesson. That's not a lesson. That's a lesson to get yourself into fucking jail if not killed. I was thinking of trying to set up a webcam so my face would actually be here. But you don't need to see me. You don't. You don't. You don't. I look a mess, and it's mostly out of anger and frustration. All their faces have been so punchable, I have contemplated punching my monitor. I wish I could change time, Traveler. I wish that was a secret ability you unlocked, and I would fucking destroy them. No! I don't want to go forward. I don't want to go forward. I don't. I actively am upset. I don't want to do this.
Turn the murderer in!
Get him! Get him! He said it! He said turn the murderer in! Get him! He's the murderer! Where's- wait, for what- wait, bitch, how do you frame it on the Melusines? Where's the evidence? I hate Fontaine, I'm sorry. Like, it's a pretty place, and I love the, you know, people we got, like, the friends we get to meet, but, like, the society's, like, cultural towards, like, how trials are held, like, stuff in that. I personally hate it. And I know it's a deep-rooted thing, but, like, this is why I'm so separated from Fontaine, because of this. I just want to throw my sword at them. I'm thinking violent thoughts, okay? I'm sorry.
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette, too!
I can only imagine if, Neuvillette's going through these memories like we are, kind of, how he's feeling. Like, even if it's only seeing things from his side of things, like, he's not getting to see these little extra things, like, how is he feeling? Getting put back into a place where this is what's happening. And also, seriously, whoever threatened our sweet baby girl over at the very, like, Kiara, I'm sorry, it's over. The second we find you, you're gonna get the longest sentence in fucking Fontaine history. Oh, God. Clotaire, so... I'm gonna keep my brain's thoughts to itself, anyways.
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
I fucking hate you, you bitch! For one, by the way, okay, you know, things spiked when they came here because y'all are just racist assholes. Okay, we get it. But it's not like your Fontaine was fucking pure safe. Like, exiles were happening before the Mezzalene society came and wanted to be peaceful and interact with all of you. So y'all are just being absolute pieces of shit and causing your own uprising. Oh, they're messing with him too.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that whatsoever.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime,
Yes.
whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power.
So we knew this? What's gonna happen? We know this. Like, we caught on to the scheme.
The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
No! I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. Whew.
And she called me a blockhead.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. Whew. Damn, Art, you're sleeping on your job. I'm crying openly in front of you.
A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth?
Oh.
She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
Because of the fucking assholes, okay? They sat there, just pushed shit on her, and they were so in her face. After all of these years, it got too much, and then she was just like, I don't want to cause unrest. I don't want to do this, that, and because she was literally just surrounded by a bunch of fucking dipshits. Yeah, sacrifice herself. I wouldn't... She was killed, basically. No. This was no sacrifice. It was a bunch of peer pressure that has been going on for too long. It's... She was effectively taken out by the assholes.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
There was too much going on, and, you know, she being the actually fucking sweet, wanting peace person she is, saw all the violence going on and probably was just finally pushed too far. She did not want to be the cause of, like, injuries and violence and all of that. That's probably what it was.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Yeah. Yeah, and guess what? Those bitch asses are still saying mezzanines are the reason we have problems.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
Okay, sorry.
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister
Oh
named
my
Ilaria
god,
who
did you?
passed away when I was very young.
Holy shit, do you think he kind of viewed Carol like a little sister too? If so, this is an extra layer of... Ow.
She's just like Carol in every possible
God
way.
damn it, yeah.
Innocent, kind. Always
Yeah, that's why
believing the
Kira is
best
like
of
that
people.
too.
People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal.
We pay respects to all who were lost in the innocent party here. We remember them. To the, you know, garbage. We don't remember their names. They're just garbage 1, 2, and 3. And 50. There's too many of them, I'm sorry, so that's just their titles. Because, no. These were good people.
From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
But she just stayed strong, yeah. She was definitely, you know, she was trying to stick through it. Be as positive about the situation as she could be. She trusted in Neuvillette's words, and she really tried.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
It fazed her, but she knew it came from a good place, I bet. I bet she saw that, you know, all his nice little helpful efforts, you know.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers.
It's possible. We just need to ruin this fucking faction of assholes.
I should have known. Those cowards
No,
don't
they
have
don't.
the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along.
Yeah, they were fucking weak-ass scaredy cats, okay?
Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
I feel that. I feel that. We should not go down that route, because that's not what she wants, but I fucking feel that. I feel that so much right now.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
He wouldn't, no. That is true, that is true.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
No, buddy, I get it, but no.
I will take responsibility for everything.
Yeah, this is why he said he wished he knew things were happening sooner. This is about to get really, really bad. I understand his frustration, I do. I've been exhibiting the anger of violence throughout this whole thing, but... it's not the way to go. It's not. As fucked up and painful as it is, that should not have been our choice. It shouldn't have been.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Yeah, because he totally, definitely took some people out. Oh, anyways, most of these people were fucking in on the whole not wanting Melusine, so I'm about to just probably dislike most of the, spectators, currently.
Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol, and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying
Cryo
anything?
Boy's out. No Neuvillette, I can't get him, tragic. Personal measures. Yeah, personal measures, just like they did for Carol.
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Oh, are you actually talking about bailing out Voltaire? I'm sorry, I'm saying his name wrong. Are you actually gonna help him?
Bail him out? Why?
Because it is true, he did fucked up shit. Because of what was basically taken from him, what wrong, horrific thing was done to someone he cared about. But I don't, bailing him out, I don't, it's true, he went to extreme levels. I don't know if we could just bail him out like that.
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around.
That's not true. Neuvillette, he cares about him. He does, but he does stick to the rules. And, you know, at the end of the day, even let's say we saw it with Child, he says not guilty. The, thing down below, the AI from hell, will say he's guilty.
Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds.
His friend would not have liked that form, though. So, I'm gonna stick with it. It's one thing to go after them personally and bring them to justice, bring them back and be like, these are the fucking culprits, to go to the extreme that he did. It is that. It is just a very fucked situation.
Please, think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Most of us, if something like that happened to a loved one, we would want fucking blood. But we shouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's right!
I'm sorry, I'm so against the uproar.
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Because it's still a crime that he committed.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Even though there was, you know, you can look at the motive and see what the motive was, but that doesn't mean he didn't commit the crime.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent! He's innocent!
It really this has to fucking be based off the people's opinion. Because from the chanting of he's innocent, it's going to the not guilty side. Is that how it's formed? It's genuinely just taking, whatever the crowd's belief in the moment is and, just using it to make its verdict?
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose.
Again, it's reasonable and understandable what happened. But what's done is done, and we can't just ignore it because of our feelings.
Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law.
Exactly.
Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What? That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
And that's why this is so painful for Neuvillette. He's now lost 2 of his most trusted people. Basically his friends.
Vautrin, my
Oh.
friend, is there anything else you want to say?
God.
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off?
Because if he lets you off because it was a personal thing, then he has to let others off because it's a personal thing. Every crime, a lot of them, not every, but a lot of crimes are done because of personal things that have been done wrong to them that they now seek personal revenge for. They seek their own justice for. And if he lets you off for this, and it was multiple, it wasn't even just, I'm not saying one execution would have meant you can get out, but it was multiple too, which just adds to the severity. You have done a lot, and you can tell, like, if you listen to your friend's voice, he is upset that he has to make you guilty, like, say you're guilty. It hurts him, but what you did was actually against the law. It was still something not good. And I can't excuse you for that.
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Oh.
Order.
See, like you hear it in his voice.
Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Oh, and the memory stopping here.
Goodbye,
Oh.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
No! You don't blame the fucking victim. Don't blame the fucking victim. This is not Carol's fucking fault. Naive? No. Is it naive to think that it would happen quick? Sure. But it's not naive to believe that there is a time where coexistence can happen. A time where, you know, at least half the population won't be fucking assholes and racist. It's not naive. Is it like looking at an ideal future? Yes. But this is not her fault. She didn't cause this. To blame it on her like that is to carry on with the fucking whole regime who plotted against her and caused this. It's to go with their ideals and saying that the Mezzalines are the reason why everything goes wrong, is the reason why chaos is happening. I will not stand for this fucking injustice.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
It's simple. It's called not being a dick. It's called not being prejudiced. It's called just fucking minding your own business, and when they're being nothing but nice, they're just checking in on you, not being a dick, and if you don't need help, being like, oh no, but thanks for asking, or if you do, it's like, hey, do you think you can help me with this? It's simple. It's fucking simple. I've been shouting in everyone's ears for the past, like, how long? Too long. Almost 2 hours, right? I'm just an angry person, okay? I usually am not, but today I am. That is me. That's my name. I'm angry. Nice to meet you.
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
I'm feeling anything but fine, Paimon. I'm feeling anything but fine. What was that? I'm trying to select it, I swear. My cat is taking
Apologies.
over.
It seems like my memories got the better of me.
No, I'm glad to know. And I'm so sorry for what happened. That is fucking awful.
I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over, due to my negligence. The overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Are you okay, though? Like, that was hard on me, and I didn't know these people personally. As an outsider, it hurt, so for you, that probably hurt tenfold. Are you okay?
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought. Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
We were hearing the voices from all the women who were dissolved, though, so there's that.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different.
Could be many things.
It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds awesome!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
No. I'm gonna be pulling for Wriothesley at the end. So once this quest is over, I'm gonna use the pulls I have. It's not a lot, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if we get some luck on early or something.
Which ones?
All of it, from when you brought Carol to the court of Fontaine to when you declared Vautrin guilty. We saw a lot.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them.
It's okay. You did not need to inform us of that, and I'm sorry that we got that information without your consent.
It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this.
Very.
These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying.
Paimon, I will fill you in with the most basic details. I don't want to really cloud your mind with everything that I saw.
Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange.
What was up with it?
I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions.
So is it not towards you, but like... What? Huh, that's odd. I would think it would have at least a little bit to do with Neuvillette.
However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly,
Smuggling case!
it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Wait, were people caught and they're fucking pissed because she was the one who caught them? Just don't do crime! I'm sorry.
I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Oh! Didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
It was one of the documents we read.
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing
Hey, Navia,
here?
what's up?
I was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
What's up?
Navia! Nice to see you
Yeah,
again!
no, hey,
Is there
Navia.
something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case.
Charlotte wasn't kidding. That got out fast.
So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Oh, you used all your pools and didn't get the cryo boy. Well, hey, have faith. There's still time. Today just started his banner, and then, you know, not just that, I'm probably gonna meet the same fate, so let's just see. To everyone though, I hope what luck I don't have goes to you. So your pools go much better than probably mine.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you.
That is without a doubt.
You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret.
Yeah,
People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Yeah, no, word travels fast.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think.
Yeah, that is the truth. He really does. I mean, we do too, but like, yeah, come on, Neuvillette. It's him. He's doing it.
Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Mormonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
Alright, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
See ya.
Neuvillette, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
Possibly, but we don't know by how much.
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight.
That is true. It's going to be a little bit harder knowing that people are watching her to take care of her.
What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Oh, if they have the audacity to pull the same shit as they did back then, this time I'm here to personally enact justice. No one will die, but they certainly will be all hauled up to go to prison. One by one. I will watch. They will personally get guarded by me. Wait.
What are these people
There is a
doing
lot
out on
of...
the streets so late at night?
Wait. I don't like the setup. That is true. Why are they all here?
Did something happen?
Is it just
take a
because of
look around.
Neuvillette, or... I was wondering why there was so many people in the back.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine.
Oh, they're all talking
This
about
is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
Okay, why are we,
What?
talking about
That's
it so much?
it! Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
I'm sorry, I just noticed this is the complete opposite of what happened last time. There's so many people nowadays who actually fucking care about them. You see this? This is what Carol was fighting for. This. There is still some fucking assholes, but look at this. People actually are like, who the fuck has the audacity to threaten these Melusines? Sorry, I keep messing up your names. I'm sorry, it's not personal. I just have issues with speech.
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
Wait, are they genuinely all here? Do you think they're genuinely now just constantly like they're all guarding the Melusine right there? Like they're all like gathering together to where there's at least like a few people with a Melusine at a time?
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch.
Oh my god.
Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Exactly. See, look at this.
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
I got so lucky that...
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
They're here to help you and keep you safe. And like I was saying, I'm so glad that Neuvillette had just, like, his banner ended in the middle of this. Because I'm not gonna lie, I initially thought I was gonna play the story quest and be like, it's fine, I'm gonna stay and save up for his rerun. I don't need a pull for him. But I'm telling you right now, due to the emotions I'm feeling, I probably would have fucking last second spent all my Primo Gems on Neuvillette and then looked at Wriothesley's banner like, I am flat out of Primo Gems now. So, you know, I dodged a bullet. Hey, you're broke, I'm about to go broke.
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Yeah, we're just here to take a little stroll and, you know, why don't we chat? Why don't we hang out?
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new
Oh
items
my
at
god,
the dessert
see?
shop together?
I love this. I love this for them.
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
But you're hungry. Let's go out for some dessert.
Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
Yeah.
All right, let's go buy a cake or something.
You shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
See, they're all actively fucking...
I heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation.
Yeah, they're all looking out for them.
This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
I don't really care about your excuse to use this for a promotion, but hey, if it means you're guarding a Melusine who could be randomly targeted, I'm okay with it.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
Probably. Knowing some of these people, yes.
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
Good. I'm glad. Nothing should come to harm them.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh! Look! Isn't that Neuvillette? I think he's looking at us.
He is.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly wonderful.
Instead of this place being filled with people spewing hatred and distrust towards the Melusines, it's instead people gathering together to look after them.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion.
That is true.
Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Okay. Let me very quickly, okay, I took the mouse from my cat. I'm gonna add that I'm pulling for Wriothesley real quick. If I can spell his name, I feel like that's kind of right, yet wrong. One moment. This guy. No, I was wrong. Hold on. Do I have to restart my, No, he's here. Okay, let me see. Okay, I see the one thing I was missing from his name. Okay. Now then, let's, not, oh, it's Venti! Look at him! Best bard! Best bard! Okay. Low-key, if I remember it, I'm not too emotional, I'll go to the account that needs to pull for Venti. And, I'll do Venti pulls. We need to travel to the palace. Okay. There shall be no harm coming to the Melusines. Melusines. Or I will fight them. Not the Melusines, the, people who have the audacity. Revisit this case. Wait, can I genuinely? I can just read all of them all over again? Anyways, no. We're here about the smuggling case.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one.
There is a Melusine's face on that fucking file. Do you see that? That is precious.
The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
It's possible.
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Do we inform Navia about this?
Monsieur Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from the Spina de
Speak of the
just
devil.
checked in with us.
She has spectacular timing. Honestly, I want to give her an award for best timing.
He said, and
Oh,
I quote,
wait, is it
"We have
Melus?
located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe."
Oh, they have them cornered.
Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
Hey, Paimon, remember, we were talking, trying to help Linny in court, and she heard one thing and instantly knew to go back down and find the fucking culprit?
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Okay. To the cafe, which is like right outside. But I don't feel like walking. So we're going to glide once I get there. Who needs elevators when you can glide? Just be careful not to like fall to your death. That would be very unfortunate. Ow. Did I lose health because of that? Anyways. Yeah, Navia's totally spying on this group seems very totally nonchalant, not suspicious in any way, shape, or form. They totally know what they're doing. Definitely. I'm not using sarcasm. Okay, we gotta keep her cool.
Hey, Navia, we're here!
Paimon, I said we need to keep our cool, and you immediately shouted.
Whoa. Check out all these people!
No. They're our
Hey
target.
there, are you Navia's friends too?
Wow, you're okay.
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Maréchaussée Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
There we go.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
They seem pretty somber for getting to enjoy coffee.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Oh, you sound so miserable. I would feel bad for you, but I don't quite know if you're innocent yet.
Something feels off.
You think, Paimon?
But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essin here?
Yes, that's me.
You're Essin?
Yes, monsieur Neuvillette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
Answer honestly.
I did, but I was just following orders.
Orders? From who? Who gave you these orders?
Orders from whom?
Mm-hmm.
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico? Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking
Yeah,
into that
unless you
place.
commit some crimes, you're not getting there anytime soon, Navia.
Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first.
Oh, I will find him, all right. And I won't kill him.
If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
All right then, let's head to the fortress right now.
Yes, let's go. We have newfound entrance to go in and out whenever we feel like it, so let's do it. Have Linny and Lynette and Fremine been freed yet, by the way? I am actually curious about that. I mean, we'll probably find out next update, but that's too long. I need to know now. I imagine this might not be the right teleporter, but we'll take what we can get. Oh, I can go to the Pancration Ring? Is that, again, I've been wondering how you get the coupons to buy all the expensive stuff from the coupon cafe, but... God, I'm having PTSD. I feel like I'm doing the Archon quest again, just running around here as Linny. I spent so much time down here. Come back down, please. Please. Well, oh, ooh, I'm wondering where I should pull for Wriothesley. Should I pull down here? I think I can get into his office. That might be good. How's your day going? Is it magical? That's adorable. How dare it get ruined by us reaching the administration area, though. Oh, we're heading to his office anyways. This is where we're gonna find out what's happening and where this asshole is. Anyone who sends threatening letters and possibly intends harm to Melusines must be taken care of appropriately.
It's Monsieur.
Yep, I didn't mean to skip the talk. Oops.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meripede, dear esteemed guests.
Hello again.
We're back!
We're here, we've stolen another cake.
Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself. Guess we've made a name for ourselves at this place.
I would say that.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase. I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Sounds about right.
Who does this guy think he is? Hyman hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melusines, is he? To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
No. This was just a personal matter which we decided to personally investigate. Though I understand why you would think there must be something more to it.
He's got the same concerns we do.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Did I hear someone say Melusine?
Hey, Siegeween, you still scare me, but hey, what's up, girl? It's been a minute.
Siegeween!
Yeah, let's just be very abrupt and straight to the point.
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here. Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarand is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal?
Wriothesley.
Yeah, come on, come on.
Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct?
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa. If Paimon were you here, Grace, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Not all of us are you, Paimon.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that.
Possibly, I would imagine so. I still don't know what your crime was, but maybe I'll find out one day.
But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary. Ah, and watch your step.
Okay.
There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
What's the fastest way to the infirmary again? Is it, I think it was the same floor as the dormitories, which might be here? It's like I never left. Oh yeah, no, I was right though. See? I can remember things, sometimes. It's not always a guarantee. Sometimes it's also slightly off, but okay. It was close enough.
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
Hello?
I'm Oriel, a member of the Mutual Aid Network. Is there something you need?
Nothing. I was curious about your reaction. I mean, Neuvillette's here, so maybe that was that was the interesting response. God, I haven't been here in a minute.
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink?
Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway.
What do you mean, Paimon? Don't you want to try her, like, special milkshake?
Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that.
I feel like I'm being lectured.
I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Of course, tea.
Typical Sijun. Concerned about everyone's health as always. Why aren't you two saying anything?
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Oh, I was not paying that close attention. What were the badges they were wearing?
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them.
To be fair, Paimon, if it's something about the past, you didn't get to see visuals of it, so you wouldn't quite notice it.
But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
You're not exactly a sight for sore eyes around here yet, Paimon.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
Got it. Paimon, you're still gonna have to drink the tea that's given to you, though?
I place great trust in Wriothesley, so I rarely visit the fortress of Meripede. However, exceptional circumstances call for exceptional measures. I hope I didn't cause him too much trouble.
Something tells me he likes some of the excitement of unexpected encounters. So I don't think you're causing trouble at all. Anyways, time to actually go bug those people now. What was with the sus reaction, and what are the badges?
Anything you need?
What's that badge? The badge you're wearing.
Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
Mutual Aid Network.
What's that?
We have a very long history, going back as far as
400 years ago. what's your history? Do you mind explaining your history of 400 years ago?
We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family.
Okay, that doesn't sound bad.
Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
Yeah, from this explanation, it doesn't sound bad.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress, but people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
Okay. Again, nothing sus about that response.
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network? If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer.
Help each other, do all you can to further justice, do not detest your judgment. The above are the 3 principles of the Mutual Aid Network. All are welcome to join and membership is free. There are no compulsory group events. The Mutual Aid Network encourages members to do what they are able, including but not limited to cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. It is hoped that all Mutual Aid Network members will, during their time in the Fortress of Meripede, face up to the crimes they have committed, encouraging each other, support each other, and welcome the future together. That doesn't sound bad.
Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
You're the one who had the interesting response.
You two look kind of familiar. It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though.
It was based off the medal. Wait! Who was your founder? Who made this who made this network? Was it, I can't say his name right, but was it him? Because there was only 2 given out, to Carol and him. And if it's based off that, do you think, I know he was angry, he felt betrayed because he was sentenced to being guilty, even though what he did was just get revenge for what was done to his innocent, basically to him, family. But do you think he did, once he was down here for so long, kind of calm down over time and see things from a different angle and started this organization as a way to spread the helpful nature to kind of bring more peace to the area? Because I was thinking the only medal I could recall from the memories would be the Medal of Peace.
The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other.
What was his name?
All of us have a lot of respect for him.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
Would it be him? I could be overthinking it, but a part of me thinks it is him. Hey, Neuvillette.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
He certainly has.
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin.
Vautrin. I'm still gonna have struggles saying that, so I'm doing my best.
Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire.
What?
The only one that remained should belong to Vautrin.
So it had to have been him, but also, why was hers destroyed by, in a fire? Was it... I don't want to... You know what? I'm not going down that line of questioning.
Oh. So the network was inspired by...
Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
Understood.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
But no, it has to be he decided once he was down here to continue spreading the ideal of peace and to help each other out and to stay together as a united group. Like, I think that has to be what happened. Because anger is real in the moment, in that initial time, but, you know, over his time of being down here, he had to have slowly, like, you know, came back to his thoughts and his feelings, and that, oh my god, there's been a chest here this whole time. Sorry, I got distracted easily, I'm sorry.
Guess this'll go into my magic pocket.
Anyways, Wriothesley, please, enlighten us on, the situation here.
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico.
The way you said it, buddy.
Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette?
Yep. What's happened has garnered the attention of the one you probably fear the most.
What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Why would I resort to murder? Explain.
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine?
Did you or did you not?
Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Oh wow, you were gonna try keeping secret, try lying, but because you've been outed, now you're just angry? Classic.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What?
Who's pulling your strings, or what did you want from this?
You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
Well, if you haven't done anything, then explain yourself.
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
Possibly.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
Your safety?
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return. After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Marechaussee Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial.
Okay, so someone approached you to do business. So you probably didn't realize things were smuggled, because I feel like maybe the goods really were the ones smuggled. Just, you were someone kind of tricked into it, you were given a job, and you thought it was all good.
But I refuse to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
It's true there should be some lenience in this case, because it sounds like you were delivering stuff, but you genuinely didn't know it was, like, bad or anything. You should have, you know, actually went to see if your employer was reputable. But that is true. Your case should be slightly weighed differently, but still.
And then you decided to take revenge on
Yeah.
the Melusines?
Ignorance is not an excuse, by the way. It isn't. Like, you still will be tried for shit.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the Fortress of Meripede was declared guilty by him, after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against him, right? If I could get them to strike back...
But then you realize there wasn't actually a lot who thought that way.
But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously.
Wow.
In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melusines to salvage things. I recall that Chiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family.
So someone doing their job caught you smuggling goods. I don't care that you didn't know. You were still doing it, and like, if you wanted to plead the ignorance, you could have at least did that. So, you know, your sentence isn't you're the conspirator, like you're the one who started it, but you were doing it. So, you know, there's that. But, so you went after the fucking Melusine because she simply did her job?
But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force her to resign from the Wriothesley Phantom.
What? To resign? What would that accomplish?
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
Yeah, anyone else involved?
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
Sigewinne, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later. So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melusines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
There was always a chance.
And how long ago was this incident?
Very long ago.
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melusines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society.
Things are much different in that aspect, Neuvillette. We saw it at the fucking not Court of Fontaine, but the Fountain.
But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melusines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing. I trust that they would make different choices from before.
We've seen it. Wriothesley's right about this.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up for Melusines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Exactly.
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melusines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melusines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on. People no longer have any reservations about you, and even consider you a symbol of the law. Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
Tragedies like that won't ever happen again. Unfortunately, could be random cases that could invoke emotions, but I don't think that exact tragedy will ever happen again. Or at least I hope.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
Hey, the fact that you're still going, you're trying your best, and you really are putting an effort to figure things out means you deserve respect too, Neuvillette.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
Exactly. It wasn't just us who wanted to help you out, Neuvillette.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor
Better not to
resentment
cause a
towards me.
stir, huh?
The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
Ah, I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memornia's staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
So you're in charge of this one, Wriothesley.
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
I don't think he's gonna kill him, but he's gonna have some words.
Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild.
See, we're going a little crazy there. Come on.
Those from up there have a
For
tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk.
I sympathize, but I'm not gonna let my sympathy go too crazy.
I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
I see no issues with that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network. Is that right?
Very briefly, but yeah, what's up?
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right.
Good to hear.
I've looked into their founder, Vautrin,
Yep.
who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress. According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression. In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
Exactly.
What?
No, he wouldn't. I mean, I get why they'd be confused with how he acted in court. Like I said, like my reasoning here is, in that moment, it was spur of, it was so emotional. Like, you know, he had just lost, you know, a very precious person to him, and he was just running on fury, anger, like all this rage, and so he acted and he did something he should never have done. And having time to reflect like that in prison, and especially realizing maybe the things Neuvillette said in court meant, like, weren't against him, and like realizing that it probably hurt Neuvillette to do that too, but then seeing the reasoning behind it, and maybe even just thinking, hey, would Carol have wanted that? Like, it really showed and reflected. He didn't hate Neuvillette, but in that moment of just anger and just wanting to see something happen to the people who'd done an innocent party so wrong, just really made him upset. He was angry. But again, I don't think it was ever hatred.
During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
He did. It was a lot of emotions, and none were pleasant.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
Well, he could have been doing that too. I'm thinking more on that aspect, but like through Wriothesley's point here, he could have been doing it so that maybe it wouldn't hurt Neuvillette as much to see him go. Like maybe being able to say he was guilty would be a little less bad because of him putting on this like "I do it again" act, like this very angry, like "how dare you? Was this really what you think is right?" Again, I partially think it could be both. It could have been an act, and it could have just also been the emotions.
An act?
It's a separation, because Neuvillette trusted him. He was a dear friend, and, you know, having to send him away like that would definitely hurt.
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice. And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one.
It would definitely get him, it would get him sentenced.
That's all from me. Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
I don't have anything to say. Apart from expressing my gratitude, that is.
Oh.
Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Please, take care.
Don't worry, we'll be back, that's for sure. This has been such a good yet upsetting quest. follow Neuvillette.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but...
I understand.
I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
To get you to ask.
Wriothesley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts, too. What do you think of me?
Paimon agrees with everything Wriothesley said.
Yeah.
As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler? Hey, any comments?
What I really think is...
Oh my god, he's speaking. He's speaking.
Every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
I full-heartedly agree. As the Hydro Dragon Sovereign, Neuvillette still thinks of himself as an outsider due to his identity. But so much time has passed since then. Perhaps the lines between him and the humans have long since blurred.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption.
Like I said, it's kind of like with Ganyu. When she went away because she thought she was an outsider and then came back, and you just see how many people really looked up to her, respected her, and all of that. The time does change things.
As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens.
I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
Oh,
cutscene! Oh, it's raining.
It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
There's nothing wrong with rain. And Neuvillette. Oh no.
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
And there's people who enjoy it.
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Is that fucking Fremy? That's what he was told to say.
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Mirapede. It's a good place for me.
Oh, knowing that Lumidu spells are for parting.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
Always a possibility there. Nave, I give you that.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
It's easy, bitch.
Who's been threatening Melazines? Show yourself!
Oh, I'm about to cry again.
You
God
will
damn it.
see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing.
Was this the
And
former
one
Hydra
day,
Archon?
when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, You will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette. The rainy season's almost over.
Oh no, I knew that.
The skies are supposed to clear in a few days.
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm not okay. Oh, I'm not okay. That was a personal attack that I saw coming. Oh, sorry. I saw that coming. Ooh.
Hey!
Oh, that was beautiful, but ow. Hey, everybody who helped out in the end. Hey, I'm crying.
Is the matter resolved?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Wriothesley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusines should be safe now.
Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
Hey, you did not drag any of us into this. We all wanted to help you out ourselves. You didn't force us.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
Exactly.
By the way, where's Kiara?
Don't keyboard bash after a beautiful, spectacular moment like this.
At the Palais Mermonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her.
Oh my god,
Some
I'm
even
so
hid within the
glad. I'm
bushes
so
to look
happy
out
for her.
danger.
Everyone's like, I'm ready to fucking jump a fool.
I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy, so I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
Hey, I bet she also would still like to talk to some of the people. They all seem super friendly.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
Charlotte, you're determined, I'll give you that.
That's not how you celebrate.
No, it's not, but maybe it's a unique Charlotte thing.
I will consider it.
That is the best answer you could have ever gotten, Charlotte. You're probably fucking up, flying right now.
Really?
She is. See, I told you.
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month.
See, Neuvillette, you are definitely loved, okay?
Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
She has made Charlotte's year. She will remember this. She's broken. Oh god.
Yes! Thank you so much, Monsieur!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
That was amazing.
Oh, an exclusive interview! Am I dreaming? What should I ask him?
Well, you have a month to think about it.
Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
I agree. He'll decline any question he can't answer anyway, so you might as well give all of them a shot.
Yeah, no, any question, no matter how bizarre, you know? The worst you'll get is a non-response, that's it. But return—
Step right up.
Lenny, you just are mad that you only got one showing in this quest. How dare you burn a seat to a crisp? How long have I been streaming, by the way? I've truly lost all sense of time. Two and a half hours? Damn. I thought this would be shorter than that. I mean, I got angry. Never mind. It's probably my fault. Sorry. My bad. Hey, Neuvillette. Oh my god. It's a Melusine. Oh my god, Kiara's sleeping! The bean! She's napping while standing up!
Kiara?
Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
It's okay.
It's quite all right.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
I'm happy and glad.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time.
No! I don't want this. I don't want to leave Neuvillette to this answer, but I kind of want to leave the room now.
In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said, "Kiara, our dreams have finally come true."
I think you saw her. She's happy to see how peaceful things have become, okay? I'm sorry I became tiny. That kind of just hurt me. I'm happy. I know she would be really happy with the outcome of time here, and I wish she was here to personally see it.
I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why. But I felt really happy too.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too? Oh, I almost forgot! Am I allowed to go out now?
You are free to travel the world! Well, I mean, I bet you won't leave Fontaine, but you know, all of Fontaine.
I promised to model for Alof!
Yes, and you will be the best model.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
See you next time.
Oh. He's so happy. He's proud. That's actually a perfect way to end it. Oh, is he in his office? Yeah, yes, there he is. Wait, no. Okay. Away for personal reasons. We'll be back in a day. Farina responded. She was like, okay, personal reasons. Oh me, oh my. Has our Chief Justice finally come to his senses? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You should follow my example and go out more often. You need to get to know your people better. Even if something unfortunate happens, you'll still run into lots of unique characters along the way. What do you think? The human world isn't too bad, now is it? Farina's grown on me, like, on extreme levels that I never thought were imaginable. And, you know, I haven't spent really money in Genshin in a hot minute. And Farina might make that hard to continue doing, because she is really upcoming. And I'm gonna be broke in a second.
I really can't fathom what goes on in her head sometimes.
Me neither, Neuvillette, but honestly that's starting to become part of her charm. Okay, well that was a lovely quest. But, time to, I want to talk about it more, I do. Like, don't get me wrong, I really want to talk about how great I found that quest, and just, like, the, emotional aspects, and just the amount of detail with having all the different, characters coming into, and just showing their support, and, like, the change from back when the Melusines first came to Fontaine to now. But I've cried a little too much during this quest, so instead we're gonna end it off with pools. You know, I thought I could go in from here because of the angle, but anyways, Art, what are you trying to attack? Oh damn, that looks like it. Oh no, see, I can enter the office. Okay, so we're gonna do pools. I'm gonna here. We're gonna go to his office. Okay, No. This isn't the button I need. I need to change the team up real quick. Confirm. So, the team's set up. We're gonna leave a space open for him. Hopefully, if he comes home. He probably won't, but we can dream. But I don't know. The best I can do is put only the Fontaine people I have, which would be, Linny.
Prepare to be amazed.
I've never heard that. If he does show up, you'll cry? Hey, you need to, like, cheer me on, not say that you'll cry if he does show up.
Yes. Take me with you.
Okay, and then we're gonna deploy.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
I just want to see the beat. Okay. So anyways, here we go. 'Tis time. Is there anything I should collect? The commissions, yeah. I need, oh, wait. I came all here, but you know what? It's fine. I'll get the other 20 Primo Gems in a moment. I don't think, it's super important, so I'm like stalling unintentionally. Don't worry, I know. I'm just scared, okay? Oh wait, I can test run! We have a story quest to do. Sorry, hold on. Test run, then we're gonna do pools. This does mean I'm gonna have to kind of try them out with the mouse and key, but Primo Gems, we're about to pool, so... But yeah, we're about to pool, so... Copy this. Okay, there we go. Now this is more accurate and we can get into it. Wriothesley's normal attacks and charge attacks all deal cryo damage. His elemental skill enhances his normal attacks, but also causes him to lose HP at the same time. When Wriothesley's HP is relatively low, his charge attacks will be enhanced, and he will regain HP after hitting opponents with them. His elemental burst will deal continuous cryo damage to opponents, and deal a... I can't pronounce that, aligned cryo damage at the end. Additional elemental orbs will be dropped during the trial event challenge to facilitate the testing. Okay.
A moment, please.
Ouch!
This could get a little chilly. Not bad.
Ow! Rude!
Let's begin.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him! Unintentionally!
I'm going in!
Okay, I have to remember charged attack.
Have a safe trip.
Teamwork is dream!
Not bad. This could get a little chilly.
Okay, we did it! Okay. Now we get to test run Venti, and then we'll have at least, 40 more Primo Gems, right? That, and then our little bean, our Bard bean.
gliding be faster?
You've been a naughty boy.
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Let's spark things up a little.
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away?
Okay, it's a little dicey.
Nice and spicy.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
But we did it. Okay. I'll test run everyone else later. I did this for the Primo Gems. We are in absolute spend everything mode, so I want to just make sure I had everything already. I'm just too lazy to go speak with Catherine again, so. Anyways, now it's time. We're in his office. We test runned him. Here. I don't have the Primo Gems to pull for his weapon right now, but who knows. See, we've selected it. And, yeah, it's time. Okay, I'm terrified. I'm scared. Everyone, it's happening. So let's go. Okay. Oh, it's only purple. If it's duplicates of people I already have at C6, that means it's another pool, so we are on the lookout for those. Though I wouldn't mind more Lynnettes and Fremines. Just saying, if you could break the system and give me them. That is a Toma, but that just means a free pool, I think. I think this is a 20-something into pity, too. Yeah, that's a free pool. So, let's actually check history. Okay, so 5, 10. That is... yeah, that's 21 into pity. Okay. Oh, it's going into my Primo Gems. Okay. 31! Let's get in early! Okay. Someone say in early. I deserve it, please. Oh my god, it's actually a Fremy. It's a Fremy! Okay. There's my boy Fremy. Okay. This is 40! It's still purple! I think I have like one more. Come on! Come on. Chung-Yoon? Okay. I think he's on the banner, but I'm confused because I'm like, wow, it's only been cryo people other than Toma. I'm being taunted. It's the wrong cryo person, but I mean free pull, and I use Chung-Yoon. Anyways. Yeah, he's on the banner. I'm just surprised, because, I don't know, I don't usually get pulls like this. Don't do as I do. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I have one more 10 pull after this. Ah! This 40 starts with a Toma. Okay, I mentioned cryo, and they were like, here, take Toma. Please! I just want him on my team. Is that too much to ask for? Like, I would like to get it on stream, but you know. Ah! Hey, Chung-Yoon. How's it doing, buddy? Oh, it's a Favonius Greatsword, you know? That'll go good on my, totally new Chung-Yoon. Is that double 4-star a sign of, like, good things to come if I somehow, like, I won't have enough to get another 10, but if I... Okay, okay. We don't have enough for a 10 pool. This is coming down to the last fucking 6 pools. Otherwise, it's not happening. I should maybe get a 4-star. There we go. There we go. It's Toma. Okay, so this pool effectively did not count. It never happened. Anyways. Wish I could say the same about that one. Anyways, okay. Please. RNG gods, please. It's another purple. That's cool, but a Favonius Codex. You know, Wriothesley is a catalyst. So within these two, it's gonna be a Wriothesley, right? Right? It's gonna be Wriothesley, right? Right? Y'all, the game glitched. What you didn't see is I definitely got Wriothesley. You know, that's happening, you know, yeah, y'all, something's happening, streams of, okay. Hold on. I'm joking. I'm joking. Well, Wriothesley didn't want to come home. It's okay, it's only day 1. I'll definitely have time to... Oh, welcome to the C1 gang, buddy. I'll have time to get some more Primo Gems saved up. I have more exploring of Fontaine to do. There's still many quests I have to do. There's 20 right there that I'm gonna get right off the bat. Because, you know, if we zoom out, 83, 89. Like, I know they're all still very close, but then I think... Oh, no, never mind. I forgot that I scavenged all through fucking, Sumeru, so there's only 1 spot out of 100. I don't know, there's some spots I can look there. I could go back to the Dragon Spine. I'll get Primo Gems, okay? If it's the last thing I do. It will probably kill me, but... I'll manage. It's an important cause. Yeah, story quests. We'll unlock this live. See, we have his story quest. That's gonna be 60 Primo Gems. Maybe I have to stream this like tomorrow or something. And then, let's not forget, we still have the decent amount of Primo Gems from Kaveh and Kaya's. Okay? We have chances. We will get him. Oh, and we have the poetry event. Oh my god, so I swear I'm gonna be streaming the poetry event probably tomorrow. Oh, no, don't do the story quests. Those, like, that's how I managed to somehow go from no pity to getting Shenhe. I binged, like, from... I binged from Bennett, to Ningguang. I did all of those, got all the endings, and I was able to get Shenhe from it. These were my lifesavers, which is why it's kind of sad I'm running out of them. But, yeah, no, they give you a lot of Primo Gems, and it's really worthwhile. And yeah, and remember, just do the poetry event, which I haven't started yet, but I will be doing that. And then, yeah, I'll just be stealthily gathering up Primo Gems in the meantime, but I swear I'm gonna actively stream the poetry event tomorrow. I need you to hold me to that. You know who I'm talking to. But yeah. That was something. I do think I should probably, call it, a day. now, though, this has gone on. Chilling your teapot, yeah. But yeah, no, it's been good. It's been basically 3 hours, so 'twas fun. 'Twas fun. By fun, I mean an emotional roller coaster of everything. But yeah. In the meantime, we'll just have to worry about my stream tomorrow. Because I needed a break from Overwatch, okay? Yesterday was a whole debacle. But with that, I say goodbye. And, wait, can I send you... Let's see, can I? Wow. The place I wanted to send you to was not even... It's not an option now. You know what? Go. This is good. Oh, did I cancel it? 1 second. I did not mean to cancel it. Ignore that, and we will be moving on. It was a good stream.